and welcome in Zara's classes. We are again here with yet another class, and today we will deal with the multiple choice questions on cell, the basic unit of life. Hope so this will be helpful for you for your future studies as well as examinations. Here questions of all the levels are included from simple to difficult ones. So let's go to the questions. First question, figures of Koch cells observed by Robert Hooke were published in A. Species Plantarum, B. Micrographia, C. Historia Plantarum, or D. Systema Naturae. So here the correct option, students, is B. Micrographia. The correct option is B. Micrographia, and this Micrographia was published in London, and it has a collection of essays, and Robert Hooke he published his figure of Koch cells as seen by him in Micrographia. Coming on to the next question, that is cell theory was given by, this is simplest of all, as you all know the options: A. Metchnikoff, B. August Weismann, C. Sutton and Boveri, and D. Schleiden and Schwann. So here students, the correct option is Schleiden and Schwann, and these two scientists, they proposed the cell theory and they propounded the cell theory, and they give two postulates, that is cell is the structural unit of life as well as all organisms are composed of one or more cells. So the correct option here is Schleiden and Schwann. Coming on to the next option, that is hominis cellula acellula, all cells from cells. The above statement was given by whom? The options are Robert Brown, B. Rudolf Virchow, C. M.J. Schleiden, or D. Theodor Schwann. The cell theory, it was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann with two postulates, but the third postulate was later added on by Rudolf Virchow. So here the correct option is Rudolf Virchow, and he propounded, or he said that, or he stated that all cells arise from a division of pre-existing cells. So this means hominis cellula acellula, that all cells from pre-existing cells. So correct option here is B. Now coming on to next question, that is the cell theory is not applicable to. It is not applicable to algae, B. virus, C. fungi, D. lichens, or E. RBCs of camel. So the correct option, it's simplest of all, is viruses, because viruses, they lack the typical structure of a cell. All these options, they have a typical structure of a cell, so they are counted, they can be accounted for cell theory, but cell theory is meant for only cells. Viruses, they lack a typical structure of cell, so cell theory is not applicable for viruses. So here correct option is B, viruses. Coming on to next question, next part of the question, that is an organism having cytoplasm, DNA and RNA but no cell wall is. The option given is bacterium, virus, C. mycoplasma, or D. cyanobacteria. So here the answer is mycoplasma, and it lacks the cell wall, because mycoplasma, it is a genus of bacteria which lacks cell wall, and you know students, and this lacking of cell wall, it makes it resistant. It makes it resistant to antibiotics. It is resistant to those antibiotics that target cell wall synthesis. So वो एंटीबायोटिक्स जो सेल वॉल सिंथेसिस को टारगेट करते हैं और इनएक्टिव करते हैं, क्योंकि इनके पास सेल वॉल नहीं है, सो ये उन रेजिस्टेंट होते हैं उन एंटीबायोटिक्स के. सो हियर कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट question. So here the correct option is mycoplasma. Then coming on to next question, which one is a prokaryote? So the options here are Spirogyra, Agaricus, Bacteriophage and Streptococcus. All these A. Spirogyra, B. Agaricus or Bacteriophage, they are not prokaryotes. Prokaryote is Streptococcus, and this Streptococcus is important genus of gram positive bacterium, and it has many species, and these species are of great medical importance. So the option here which is a prokaryote is Streptococcus. Coming on to next question, prokaryotic genetic system has. Now genetic system, what does this prokaryotic genetic system has? The basics you know: histone but no DNA, DNA but no histones, C neither DNA nor histones, or D both DNA and histones. As you know, histones are the proteins that are associated with DNA in eukaryotes. So here in prokaryotic cell you won't find histones, but the option neither DNA nor histone, this is also wrong, because there is genetic material in prokaryotic cell. Here it is stating that neither DNA nor histone, so this option is wrong. Then D both DNA and histone, it is not the character of prokaryotic genetic system. So students, the option here is B, that is DNA but no histones. Now coming on to next question, that is nuclear material without envelope occurs in. Again the simplest of all, nuclear material without envelope. The genetic material or nuclear material that is not enclosed in any kind of covering or membrane or envelope. It occurs in which of these options? Bacteria and green algae, cyanobacteria and red algae, mycoplasma and green algae, cyanobacteria and eubacteria. In all of these pairs you will find that both are not prokaryotes, and in prokaryote the nuclear material is without envelope. So it is a characteristic property of prokaryotes. So here the correct option will be cyanobacteria and eubacteria, as they are prokaryotes. So here the correct option is cyanobacteria and eubacteria. Now coming on to the next question, that is cellular totipotency means. Students, for this question you will have to see the video till the end, because the concept and details regarding this question is discussed in the last of this lecture. And the options is synthesis of new cell, formation of new plants, formation of new species, or capability of a plant cell to form complete cell. You will get the answer of this question as you see the last of the video, as you go through the basics of this particular topic. And this question, in this question also you will get the answer after you see the basics of totipotency, which is given in the last of the video. So in this question it is asking totipotency in plants was discovered by whom? Stewart, B. Leeuwenhoek, C. Heberlein, or D. Henrietta Lacks. So students, for these two questions you will have to watch this video till end, so that you get the basics. The basics are clear and you yourself will be able to answer the questions. 11th question is mycoplasma is a eukaryotic and unicellular, or prokaryotic and unicellular, or eukaryotic and multicellular, or prokaryotic and multicellular. So here students, the option is prokaryotic and unicellular. It is very much clear to you. It is prokaryotic with single cell, unicellular. Now coming on to the next question, that is naked DNA without histones is found in prokaryotes, eukaryotes, protozoa, or coelenterate. Here naked DNA and no histones, it is a character of prokaryotes. So the option is prokaryotes, because in eukaryotes, these all are eukaryotic options, protozoa, coelenterata. In eukaryotic cell you will find a genetic material enclosed inside a nuclear membrane, as well as you will find that DNA is associated with histone proteins. So here you will see the correct option here is prokaryotes, the option A. So the entire thing you will now coming on to the next slide or next question. Which of the following is not a feature of prokaryotes? Not a feature. See, don't get confused. It is asking not a feature. That means one of the answer is not a feature. It is not a feature of prokaryote. Option DNA are associated with histones. B. Nuclear membrane is absent. C, mitochondria is absent, or D, both B and C. So students get confused in such type of questions and they simply go and tick the options which is not correct. So here just see, it is not a feature. Here it is asking the character or the point that is not a feature of prokaryote. In prokaryote you will see nuclear membrane which is absent. This is a feature of prokaryote. Again mitochondria is absent. This is also a feature of prokaryote. So option B and C both are the features of prokaryote. So only the feature that is, only the part that is not a feature of prokaryote is DNA, which is associated with histones. So here correct option is A. Now coming on to next question. Which of the following is common to both prokaryotes and eukaryotes? Histones, mitochondria, genetic code, mitotic apparatus, or endoplasmic reticulum. So it's very simple. Histones, they are absent in prokaryotes. Mitochondria is present in eukaryotes but absent in prokaryotes. Endoplasmic reticulum, a cellular organelle, it is also absent in prokaryotes but present in eukaryotes. Mitotic apparatus, the division, that is also absent. It is not found in prokaryotes and eukaryotes altogether. Only the thing that is common to both the types of cells is the genetic code. You will find in one of my lecture, you can, the description is given. You can see the lecture there, it is given in details that genetic code of whether it is prokaryote or eukaryote, it is the pattern is the same in both the type of cells. So here the correct answer is genetic code. Now coming on to the next question, that is, which of the following statement is not true? See, not true. So you have to read it clearly. Animal cells never contain chloroplast unlike many plant cells. B, plant cells have cellulosic cell wall while animal cells do not. C, plant cells have central vacuole while animal cells do not. And D, animal cells contain ultrascopic chloroplast while plant cells contain microscopic chloroplast. So first of all, the option, that is first option, we will see animal cells never contain chloroplast unlike many plant cells. So they never contain chloroplast. Then plant cells have cellulosic cell wall while animal cell, this is correct statement. Plant cell have cell wall made up of cellulose, animal cell lack cell wall. This is the basic difference between the two types of cells. See, plant cells have central vacuole while animal cells don't have. So this is also the true statement. But here animal cells contain ultrascopic chloroplast while plant cell contain microscopic. Here the presence of chloroplast is totally lacking in animal cells. So the correct option is D, which is not true. This statement is not true. So the correct statement is this is not the correct statement. That is, animal cells contain ultrascopic chloroplast while plant cell contain microscopic chloroplast. Now coming on to the next part, next question, and this next question is, some gram-negative bacteria have peptidoglycan and an extra layer of lipopolysaccharides, teichoic acid, cellulose, both B and C. This cannot be true. Cellulose is not a character of cell wall of or extra layer of bacteria. Teichoic acid is there, but it is not the extra layer. B and C options are wrong. So the correct option is lipopolysaccharides. It's extra layer of lipopolysaccharides are present in gram-negative bacteria. Coming on to next question, mesosomes in prokaryotes do not help in A, cell wall formation, B, DNA replication, C, respiration, or D, photosynthesis. So students, mesosomes in prokaryotes, as you all know, it is the invagination of inside the cell, it is the invagination of the plasma membrane. So mesosomes are the invagination, the plasma membrane, it invaginates inside the cell. So these mesosomes, they are capable of DNA replication, they help in anaerobic respirations, they help in cell wall formation, but they do not help in photosynthesis. So the correct option here is D option. D is the correct option. That is, they do not help in photosynthesis. Now coming on to next question, identify the accurate explanation of mesosomes. It is a specialized structure of prokaryotic cell formed by extension of plasma membrane into cytoplasm. B. The middle layer of prokaryotic cell wall. C. The organelle of eukaryotic cell which helps in lipid synthesis. Or D. The middle layer of eukaryotic cell wall. As you all know, all these options you can go through it. Although it is a prokaryotic character, but it is not a part of cell wall, so this option is wrong. Then the cell organelle of eukaryotic cell which helps in lipid synthesis, it is not a feature of eukaryotic cell, so this option is also wrong, and middle layer of eukaryotic cell wall is also wrong. So the correct option here is A. It is a specialized structure of prokaryotic cell formed by extension of plasma. On to the next question, that is a feature unique to prokaryotes would be. Now here the options are a cell wall not made up of cellulose, an extra chromosomal plasmid DNA, a cell membrane of peptidoglycans, or the presence of inclusions. So students, here I would like to clear some of your basic aspects here. The option here is neither A nor B nor C. The option here, the correct option here is the option D, that is presence of inclusion. Now let me explain you what is this inclusions are and why it is a unique feature of prokaryotes. Students, in eukaryotic cell you will see it is comparatively larger than the size of prokaryotic cell, and due to this larger size it dictates the need to compartmentalization. There is a need, the need arises for compartmentalization to carry out various chemical processes within different area of the cell, and these different chemical processes are being conducted by membrane bound organelle. आप देखते हैं यूकैरियोटिक सेल में membrane bound organelle है, और ये भी एक रीज़न है यूकैरियोटिक सेल में मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड ऑर्गेनेली, क्योंकि उसका साइज़ बड़ा है और उस साइज़ के हिसाब से उससे सारे फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करने हैं, और उसके लिए ये मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड ऑर्गेनेलीज जो हैं वो उसमें प्रेजेंट होते हैं. बट इन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल दे लैक मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड ऑर्गेनेलीज, उसका साइज छोटा है. सो टू परफॉर्म ऑल द फंक्शंस, एज यू सी यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स और प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स जो दोनों में सारे फंक्शंस परफॉर्म होते हैं, उसमें भी डाइजेशन होगा, एक्सक्रीशन होगा, मूवमेंट होगा, सारी चीज़ें होंगी, चाहे वो यूकैरियोटिक सेल हो चाहे प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल हो. लेकिन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल दे लैक मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड ऑर्गेनेलीज, और उसके वजह से दे हैव टू कंटेन इंक्लूजन, सम इंक्लूजन्स आर प्रेजेंट दैट कंपार्टमेंटलाइज द साइटोप्लाज्म. और ये इंक्लूजन्स बहुत फॉर्म में होते हैं, हर बैक्टीरियल बहुत सारे एग्जांपल्स आपको मैं बता देती हूँ, ये भी आपको काम देगा. साइनोफाइसिन ग्रैन्यूल्स जो हैं, जो नाइट्रोजन स्टोर करते हैं, वो प्रेजेंट होते हैं साइनोबैक्टीरिया में. उसी तरह से एक इंक्लूजन गैस वैक्यूल है जो कि ब्योयेंसी को रेगुलेट करता है. एग्जाम्पल आप देख सकते हैं, साइनोबैक्टीरिया हो गया, कुछ एक्वेटिक बैक्टीरिया हो गए, या पर्पल ग्रीन फोटोसिंथेटिक बैक्टीरिया हो गया. वॉल्यूटिन ग्रैन्यूल्स हैं, दिस स्टोर फॉस्फेट एज वेल एज सल्फर ग्रैन्यूल्स, दे स्टोर सल्फर, दे आर फाउंड इन सम बैक्टीरिया. सिमिलरली कार्बोक्सिसोम्स, ये एंजाइम्स कंटेन करते हैं जो कि कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को फिक्स करते हैं, जिससे कि कार्बोहाइड्रेट सिंथेसिस होता है. ये आपको साइनोबैक्टीरिया थायोबैसिली में आपको नजर आएगा. देन one more example of cell inclusion or inclusion bodies are magnetosomes. ये कुछ क्रिस्टल्स होते हैं जो मैग्नेटाइट या आयरन उसके अंदर प्रेजेंट होते हैं, एंड दे फंक्शन एज मैग्नेट्स. और ये कुछ मोटाइल बैक्टीरिया या एक्वेटिक बैक्टीरिया में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, एंड दे हेल्प इन रिस्पॉन्डिंग to the magnetic field of the earth. So here the correct option is presence of cell inclusion, the presence of inclusion bodies or inclusion. ये unique feature है, ये इसका prokaryotic cell का unique feature है. Now coming on to the last question students, and this last question is gas vacuoles allow cyanobacteria to, this is simplest of all as I have stated now. Options are store carbon dioxide for assimilation or control their buoyancy. C. Provide anaerobic conditions to nitrogenase, or D. Eliminate toxic ammonia. तो यहाँ पे आंसर आपको पता है, गैस वैक्यूल है, गैस नाम, दे कंट्रोल द buoyancy. The correct option is B. So students, here there were 20 questions, basics as well, basic questions. The It will help you in your studies and to make your basics more clear. Now the questions, ninth and 10th question were asked, the totipotency part. Let me discuss this with you. First of all, let us know what is totipotency. Totipotency क्या है? It is specialized or differentiated cells that contain all the information needed to make the whole organism. ये एक property है. और ये स्पेशलाइज सेल होते हैं या कुछ डिफ्रेंशिएटेड सेल्स होते हैं जो कि सारी इंफॉर्मेशन इनके अंदर होती है और एक नए ऑर्गेनिज्म में ये बन जाते हैं, कन्वर्ट होते हैं, डेवलप होते हैं. And in early 1920s, German botanist Hebeler, he stated that every living plant cell has the capacity to regenerate to a whole plant. And Professor F.C. Stewart in 1950s, he showed that the mature cells they removed from a carrot and placed in suitable culture. उनको निकाला गया कुछ mature cell को, उनको culture में डाला गया और उसको देखा गया तो they started dividing again and provided a new carrot plant. So totipotency of cell has been employed for, now this particular property is used for propagating plants through tissue culture. बहुत होता है टिश्यू कल्चर में, अब ये यूज़ होता है क्योंकि इस तरह की जो प्रॉपर्टी है ये बहुत सारे प्लांट में नज़र आती है, प्लांट के पार्ट में नज़र आती है, लाइक रूट, एम्ब्रियो, शूट्स, like root embryo and like roots and embryo, then so root, embryo, shoot tips, leaf, flower, buds, everything they show this totipotency property of a cell. Similarly, Henrietta Lacks was the donor of the cells obtained from malignant tumor. This is another information which was named Hela from the donor's name. And it was the first culture of human cell. It was done, human culture was done, and it was begun by George Gray in 1951. So I hope so this information is helpful to you students for your questions, for your basics to get cleared. So take care, try to solve all the questions and have a nice day. We will see another lecture in next part. Till then, thank you. And if you have enjoyed or if you have liked the portion, then you like, share and subscribe my channel so that you get more and more from biology as well as English. Thank you students.